Two middle-of-the-pack teams in the SWAC meet this afternoon from Mississippi State Capital. We're in Jackson, Mississippi, as the Jackson State Tigers prepare to take on Florida A&M on Valentine's Day. Well, A&M this afternoon on Valentine's Day. I want to thank you so much for tuning in on this day of love. We got a game you're going to love. It's Jada Patton and Breasia Robinson in the center circle. Ball is up, and Camille Jackson quickly finds McCarthy for two. Florida A&M on the board in a hurry.
Off early and punched them in the mouth as soon as the tip went up.
Cotton in some trouble. That pressure now allows for this open shot. That's Wilkinson. Excuse me, that's Derica McCall, and her three is good.
Job by her taking her time and making the easy bucket.
Jackson State in a zone defense. We'll see if they can get into the paint. They being Florida A&M, and right there, there's that bucket as Maya Giles Jones gets to the rim. Giles Jones, good post position, and she finds the bottom.
The sophomore putting on a show early in this matchup.
That calm presence that Giles Jones brings, something that Coach Gordon has worked with her when she gets down low and has that position, doesn't have to rush. So great poise there as Cotton's pull-up is good.
Great job by Cotton, understanding that matchup.
Tachua spinning. Oh, great footwork from Noel. She could not finish it. Grant can't dig it out. Here comes Florida A&M. Now McCarthy, good look. Can't leave her open. Shania McCarthy with another bucket.
Categories in the SWAC, scoring, assists, and steals.
McCall, another triple. Derica McCall with 6 early. Jackson leaves that layup short, coming the other way.
And this is when you start to see the maturity kind of show its head. You just saw McCall kind of slow down her offense so they can get a great shot like that. FAMU needs to find that rhythm on the other side.
Jackson State takes the lead as J5, Jalea Cotton, hits that triple.
Last three, this one by McCall. The play looked like it was over, but you gotta stay with it, and she did just that. And then right here, Jalea Cotton knocking it down. They call her J5. Coach calls her the pulse of this team, and we're seeing why early on in this matchup, James.
She has Robinson, quick trigger, and it's short. Another rebound, this time Maya Giles Jones deposits it off the glass.
Giles are the 3 Ds: discipline, dictate, and details.
Ellington jumps back into the play after the air ball. Gives FAMU another possession. McCarthy fading, yes. Shania McCarthy now has 9 for Florida A&M.
And continue and stick with the play. That's going to be huge for the rest of the game.
Good look from Cameron O'Neal and Jada Patton on the other end.
Huge today.
Cornelia Ellington is leading things on the defensive end. Another steal for her, but she can't finish after forcing the turnover. Jackson State and Florida A&M locked in a good one. Layla Grant has some post position, but doesn't get it from Jada Patton. Now Cotton, stop and pop. Rolls in.
Beautiful shot from the post. This is exactly what you need to do against them.
Ellington picks the pocket of Cotton. Shania McCarthy beats everyone down the floor and finishes. How much defense is going to turn to offense for Florida A&M, especially from Cornelia Ellington? There's that Horns action again. Ellington trying to work, kicks to Brooklyn Swan, who pulls and puts it in.
Swan has been pretty quiet in this game so far, but she can...
Short. 10 seconds. Ellington. Now Camille Jackson finds Giles Jones. A perfect fast break to end the first half.
And that's what the Rattlers can do. Transition offense. They haven't leaned into it, but I'm excited to see what they do in the second half.
Florida A&M up by 5 on top of Jackson State.
FAMU still in that man-to-man.
McCall will take the screen from Patton. Now to Chua. Wilkinson, a good pump, but loses possession. Now Shania McCarthy coming the other way. And McCarthy glides to the rim. The ball up because Shania McCarthy is going to make them pay. McCarthy decides to go on her own.
Absolutely, James. You mentioned it. Last time these two teams faced off, they had 20 turnovers.
As we are about a month away from the SWAC tournament, top 6 teams will get a bye. That's why seeding is so important for these two teams with similar records in SWAC play right now. Pierre to Chua, gliding in, blocked by Breasia Robinson, but Jada Patton has her back.
Jada Patton there to clean it up.
Can't knock it down. Pierre to Chua, who our coach calls a rebounding machine, sucks in another board. High-low is there. Patton, no good. Gets her own miss, and with the offhand, knocks it in.
Patton now with 6 rebounds.
He'll settle the offense. Cotton, the most experienced player on this team, was on the semifinal team last year. Splash from Jalea Cotton.
Lyle Giles Jones, guard shots. You've got to be in her face. Hand down, man down.
Jackson State with their 4th made 3. They're shooting just less than 50% from long range. Ellington, stop, pop, yes. Cornelia Ellington, just her 2nd field goal. That was a confident shot from the freshman. The basketball back, but could not finish. So, Florida A&M in flux. Drop off to McCarthy. Why not? Oh, it's just off. Camille Jackson is by herself and decides to score. Coach Richards had both hands out wondering how that happened, but Camille Jackson gives Florida A&M the lead.
My coach always said, if you don't hear the whistle, what are you stopping for? Good job by Jackson sticking with it.
Cotton finds McCall left open. Yes, ma'am. 5th made 3 for Jackson State as a collective, and they retake the lead. Jackson State, 3s please.
Momentum swing right here, much needed for the Tigers. The entire team is loving it.
Derica McCall, who got this game started with a couple of 3s early in the first half. Wants the screen with 2, gets it off, just touches the rim, so McCarthy finishes on the second chance.
Those second
basketball. Jackson State leading by 4. Ellington left her defender in the dust and dotted that jumper. Oh my. That was not under control. Trying to go back up. Now Shania McCarthy swerving, shooting, can't score it. Robinson with the offensive rebound and put back.
Great job by Breasia Robinson cleaning up her teammate's shot.
Breasia Robinson changed all that with this bucket. You see Shania McCarthy swerving into the lane. Robinson just bigger, stronger than everyone for the follow. They lead by 4. Jackson throws it away. An inopportune time for that turnover if you're Florida A&M. Jackson State turns it over themselves. The pickpocket, Cornelia Ellington, with her 4th steal, and a smooth move from Shania McCarthy as she gives her the 2 little as well. Camille Jackson working on Angel Wilkinson. Now Ellington wide open. Bucket! Cornelia Ellington growing up in front of our eyes.
Great find by Jackson. She saw she had 2 on her, which means that somebody's open, and she found the perfect person, Cornelia Ellington.
Jalea Cotton, huge answer for J5.
Jalea Cotton.
Huge buckets on both sides.
Starting off with the rook, Cornelia Ellington. She's getting her flow offensively, but right there, J5, Jalea Cotton, not laying down. She's still got a lot of game.
Ellington not fouling. And Cotton will just run the timeouts. Maybe not. Maybe she'll add to her career high.
Cotton faked out the whole team with an in-and-out dribble. That's something that they got to work on.
21 points for Jalea Cotton. Camille Jackson's shot is up, an air ball. And our final from inside the Lee E. Williams Athletic and Assembly Center, Jackson State 60, Florida A&M 52.